guys, we finally got the head back for our project Neon, so stick around, it's time to put it on.
Finally.
Okay, it's here. For us, this took quite a while, about a month, I think, to get this head back. Last time we spoke about it, we were sending it off to get the valves replaced because they were bent. Unfortunately, we had to wait a good chunk of time until we got it back. I think we forgot how to put this thing back together, but we're gonna carry on anyhow.
So, no faith.
Yeah, no, it looks good. It's all cleaned up for us, and yeah, I think we're just gonna throw it in.
Aside from new valves, they also, what's very important is they deck the machine surface, and what that means is they just take a very small amount of material off, just so it seats back up onto the engine properly with the new head gasket and all that stuff. It's just...
Yeah, new gaskets, new head bolts. We're not reusing anything, we're going to go new.
Yeah, for the most part, everything. Let's get it in here.
Yeah, let's hope it works once we get it all back together.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Here I'm just adding some compressed air, just making sure everything's clean from the machining process. We don't want little burrs to be still stuck in there. So just take the time, blow it all out, make sure it's clean, and we go assembling.
So loud.
And I think Gerard's got some gaskets to put in.
I do. Somewhere here. Brand new head gasket to go with the new head. Well, it's not a new head, but the freshly machined head. Because you really don't want leaks at this point.
That's good.
Manifold's in the way a little bit here, but...
Yeah, slide that in there.
One. There's two. I hope that doesn't really interfere with the head. It might a little bit.
Yeah, I think
just because the engine mount is not on that side, so we're going to be kind of fighting a little bit here, but...
All right, guys, we got the head on. Unfortunately, we didn't really record it because it took both of us on this one. We're having a little bit of troubles because the exhaust manifold in the back was kind of pushing forward, and we needed to get the head pushing against it to get it lined up with the dowel pins and for it to slide in.
That's right. So you kind of saw us fighting with it a little bit, probably because we decided to do things the hard way and not take the exhaust manifold off in the back. I mean, it just got in the way because the engine was rocked up. We had it held by an engine cradle.
So we used a bar, slid it in, pivoted the engine block forward.
There's no front engine mount on it, so you can see the engine moves around. So we got it on there. Now it's just a matter of tightening the bolts down in sequence. Now we're going to show you all about that. You just wait. So Serge is getting ready to drop them all in place. Give you guys a nice view of the cylinder head here. He is doing that as we speak. He's putting a little bit of oil on the threads. That is what Dodge recommends for putting these Dodge Neons back together. Now what he's doing, you'll see him dropping them in here. He's also got them oriented, so meaning that the Dodge Neon has 10 cylinder head bolts, 6 longer bolts, Serge's got right there, and 4 short ones. The short ones go on the outside, and then the 6 long ones go in the middle. And it's not really a rule of thumb, but it does come into play when you're torquing down a cylinder head, or an exhaust manifold for that matter. We did look up the sequence, but in this case, the sequence goes from the inside out, which is pretty standard for an inline 4-cylinder. So it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It basically works itself from the inside out in a circular pattern. Serge's
shorter ones,
taking his time, getting the bolts in there.
Hey, can't rush it.
This is in the way.
No, that's in the way.
That's in the way. Why couldn't you install your cylinder head? Well, the coolant reservoir was in the way.
That's a great place.
It is great.
There we go.
You can see that on a Chevy. All right. And then, of course, the cylinder head also has like we just put the right ones in the right place now. There is a 4-stage procedure to torque them down. Which the first 3 require a torque wrench, and then the last stage is a 90-degree turn. So we're gonna come right back to that.
All right, so I've got pretty much everything. Yeah, I just finger tight everything down. Now we're ready to torque it. You got the torque wrench?
Oh no, it's second torque.
I'll get it.
You want to do the torquing?
Okay.
First pass, 25 foot-pounds. Don't tell Serge.
Oh, where did you find that?
Oh, I thought it was over there.
Hey, that's fine. If it blows up, I know who to blame.
Oh, it's like that, is it? It's like that. Well, the first pass is done.
All right, well, keep going. Don't let me interfere.
So we'll move on to...
Was it now 50?
Well, they're different now, so you have to go...
1 to 6?
1 to 6 is 50, and then the outside ones are 35.
Right, okay.
So make a little bit of adjustment. Oh, you on the last one?
Last one.
This will be the one that breaks.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. I think I'm good. I'm going to eat. I'm hungry.
What's for lunch?
That's supper.
Same thing. Depends on who you ask.
That's true.
I guess we're timing it next, eh?
Yep. Wow, this has been a journey I can't say that I've enjoyed.
I have to agree with you there. I mean, like, it's been different, that's for sure. I don't like how this goes to 105. It's not there yet. So.
It's quite a bit, 105 actually. These plastic little valve covers.
Okay, sometime today, what's going on there? This one was a little tough going in. But yeah, I don't know. Hasn't been the most. We've kind of been fighting every step of the way.
Yeah. I just don't know if I'm going to go down this road again anytime soon. I'm sure we will, but I might take a break for a bit. Alright guys, this is another day. We weren't able to finish it yesterday because we misplaced our camshaft sensor. So I went out this morning to my local auto wrecker and kind of rummaged through and I found one. So we're going to put this one in and see if we can crank this thing over. Alright, so like I was saying before, we misplaced the camshaft positioning sensor. And so I went along, did all the other stuff because I'd come back to it. In retrospect, probably wait and get that part, then put it on, and then all the other stuff, because I'll show you what I mean. You guys can see that. That's the cam positioning sensor. It's kind of buried in there now with all the hoses and stuff. It definitely would have been easier if I waited, but anyway, patience isn't one of my virtues, so there you go. That is in. Okay guys, I think I got everything hooked up. Got the battery done. Any last minute connections, I made sure everything was connected, so now let's see the moment of truth if this thing can turn over. And it works. I was a little unsure, but it sounds like that's what it was. Alright, I've run coolant through it, but I'm probably going to just now let it idle for a while, let all the oil kind of get to the new redone head. And fill it up with coolant, clear any codes. If there's any codes, doesn't seem to be any. Yeah, I think now I'm just going to clean up the interior just a bit real quick, and then we'll go for a drive. Hey guys, so got the Neon home. Everything runs nice, it's smooth. Happy with how it turned out.
But it's time to say goodbye to the Neon.
One last detail. Call me if you're interested.